Now, it has been a lot calmer, I'm pleased to say, weather-wise than it was yesterday. But Ruth is here, and you hinted that that's not necessarily the way it's going to stay.
Well, you know, the thing with our weather is you can always predict the unpredictable. There we are. I think that's probably the best way of saying it. And you always do. We always do, but with a smile on our faces, Andrea. So, of course, lots going on this weekend. It is bonfire night. And if you are making any plans, then you are going to have to listen up to this forecast because it is going to be very, very hit and miss. So Storm Kieran, he came, did his thing and is now gone. But as we head into the coming weekend, there is more low pressure waiting in the wings. Not a named storm by any means, but it is going to bring more unsettled conditions. So wet and windy weather, certainly through Saturday. And then there's a chance of something slightly drier and brighter as we head into the tail end of the weekend. So my advice would be to make any outdoorsy plans for Saturday if you possibly can. Here we go in a little more detail. So the sensible bit, the message as always for bonfire night is be sensible and be safe as well. There you go. That's the mumsy bit over with. Take your waterproofs if you are heading out and about. It might be worth it. Andrew.
Lots of people who were making plans might not be anymore.
It's not going to be a washout, but it could be dry.
Just take the right steps. Ruth, thank you.
Hello there. Not looking too bad out there this afternoon. It's all relative. It's a case of sunshine and showers with plenty of both on offer. Catch a shower and it could be a bit of a dampener on your afternoon. A little bit breezy around coastal areas, but a vast improvement on the weather we had yesterday. Temperatures topping out at around 11 or 12 in Celsius. Speaking of temperature, we'll feel the chill as we head through this evening as the showers ease and the skies clear. So a chilly start to the night and then all change into the second part of the night. The cloud will build, the winds will pick up once again, and we'll see more wet weather starting to show its hand, setting us up for a very wet and windy day tomorrow. I'll see you a little bit later. Bye-bye. Not too bad out there at the moment. We have had showers today, a few of these still persisting, but actually over the next few hours, these will fizzle away and under clear skies, the temperatures are going to drop. So a distinct chill in the air. And then all change into the second part of the night and the early hours of Saturday morning. The winds will start to pick up the pace, switching to a more southerly direction. The cloud will build and as you can see, the first batch of wet weather will start to push into the south and the west. A dry night, possibly the clear skies remaining the further north that you go. But as we wake then to Saturday morning, even here in the north, the showers will hit. These will be slow moving, they will be heavy, they will be thundery. We could even see some hail thrown in too. And of course, this all falling onto ground which is already saturated, making for some thoroughly unpleasant conditions. Localised flooding, again a possibility, and surface spray to contend with on the roads too. That being said, as the day progresses, there'll be some dry spells, but feeling disappointingly chilly under cloudy skies in northern areas in particular, struggling to get into double figures. Further towards the south and the east, a little bit milder here with highs of 11 or 12 in Celsius, but some very wet conditions then through Saturday night. If you are making plans for bonfire night, might be something to be mindful of. And then, as I've been saying, there is the promise of something just a little bit drier and brighter for the second part of the weekend. Now, the showers will never be too far away. We're not that lucky. It's going to be a little bit hit and miss, but certainly lots of dry weather and some decent spells of sunshine and possibly a little bit milder as a result as well. But as far as your outlook is concerned, the general setup is one of sunshine and showers. And as you can see, the temperatures by night starting to dip as well. Hello there, very good afternoon to you. Not too bad at all out there today, but all change as we head into the coming weekend with a warning for some very heavy rain, can you believe, for tomorrow. Of course, wet weather falling onto ground, which is already saturated, means we could see further issues with localised flooding and some thoroughly miserable conditions on the roads too. So Storm Kieran that brought all the miserable weather yesterday, done and dusted, but it's low pressure as we head into the coming weekend that dominates our story. And as I said, that means further wet and windy conditions, possibly something a little bit brighter for the second part of the weekend, but it's just the weather doing as it does at this time of the year. It's all very autumnal, isn't it? In the meantime, not too bad out there as we head through into the evening. We'll see clear skies allowing the temperatures to drop away and then all change by the early hours of Saturday morning. The cloud will build, the winds will start to pick up the pace, and as you can see, we'll see the first signs of wet weather starting to work in. So it is going to be a very wet day tomorrow. Just be careful, as I said, if you are making plans. Heavy, slow-moving, thundery downpours with some hail again thrown in too. There will be some dry spells, some brighter spells, but it's not going to feel pleasant by any means. Temperature-wise, topping out at around 12 degrees.